Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a new pick a card ready to go for you guys. Today's pick a card reading is how they act versus how they feel. I do have 4 piles for you to choose from, beginning on the left with the purple heart and making its way down to ending with that mint green butterfly. Timestamps are below. I will meet you at your pile. Hi pile 1, you guys are the purple or lilac heart, as I usually like to call it, lilac. And welcome to your pick a card reading, whether you are new to my channel or if you are subscribed already and coming back. Thank you guys for stopping by. Today's pick a card reading again is how they act versus how they feel. So I have 2 piles within this, so we'll take a look at how they're acting first and then see how they're actually feeling to see if it matches up or not. So let's move this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna put the purple heart over here. The last ring I put on top of the amethyst, or the rose quartz, but let's do it that way. So there is quite a few cards. You guys, yeah, there's a few cards. Oh, well, there's the first one. We'll see how I'm going to lay this out. I really don't know how I'm going to do this. The King of Pentacles, the Moon, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. So let's see how your person, do I want to put everything? I have a lot of cards for both. Yeah, let's just lay this all out. Actually, I don't want to, because then that would be a lot of energy. Let's just start with the tarot. Start with the tarot. Sorry, I know I'm a little scattered right now to pile 1. Sorry. There is a lot of withdrawn energy that I'm picking up for you in pile number 1. I'm getting energy that they're distant. They can be a little bit a cold shoulder towards you. I feel like they're occupied with other things. And it's almost like a mystery. Like you don't really know. Like it's really hard to pinpoint how they really feel. It just feels like they're just always away. They're staying away from people. Or at least just, you know, you feel like they're staying away from you a lot. But yet at the same time, it's like they're going out and having a good time. And I'm thinking like for some of you, it's where they're going out and having a good time without you, acting like they're happy, like everything's just plain okay. It's like where they're really quiet with you at times. And kind of like what I just got is when you talk to this person, it's almost kind of like one-word answers. When either if it's in person or like text, or if you're communicating with them via some app, social media, that sort of thing, like yeah, okay, kind of like just very, very boring, short, cold, unemotional answers. And it's where the only emotion that they have, I feel like this is a facade. There's the bell again. I'm gonna take that like that's right. So it's almost like they're not really interested, they're not really invested. What I'm getting with the King of Pentacles and the Moon, their attention, their focus is elsewhere. And for me, like in the Moon card, I feel like this is you guys right here. Like you're looking at this person's looking at something else. So whether it is where, could it be a third party? It could be. If anything, it feels like maybe more of a career kind of thing. But maybe it is where somebody else possibly has your person's attention. For some of you. Let's take a look at what the rest of your cards are. Calmness. I can see that. That really fits in, ties in really good. The stargazing card keeps coming up. I feel like they're in their emotions. but it comes off like them not expressing themselves or anything, like them being cold and distant, especially with the blue, like Frosty, like Frosty. I don't know why Frosty came to mind. I don't know if maybe your person likes Frosties. I don't know, but that's something that came to me right now. So there's more. There's more oracle, you guys. To see, yeah, your person is not being honest. I feel like how they're really feeling is going to be totally different. I feel like with this is how they're acting. Let me take the rest of these. You have the skull, the rabbit, clouds, and leg. I feel like your person is consumed by other matters, and it could be something financial that's taking up their time and thoughts, and that's why they're really not having as much time to dedicate towards you or invest in your connection, you know, situation, relationship, whatever applies. I think the anxiety, there's this sense of, there's like that storm brewing within. They are keeping everything hidden from you. They don't want you to know how they're really feeling. So the way that it comes off is that they're cold, they're distant, they're not really taking the time out to spend with you because they have all this other stuff going on. With envy, I feel like they're envious of the people that do get to spend time with you, but they may act jealous. Maybe it is where you have everything going for you, and right now they're dealing with so much problems. They're just, I get like that, like snide remarks, like not smart ass, but just kind of oh, kind of like attitude almost in a way, but just, I don't know, just cold, kind of cold with you. A skull, hidden secrets can harm you. I feel like this has to do with their emotions, so it's causing the storm within, and they're trying to not let it out. I feel like there is a lot of emotions here for you. We'll see, but we'll take a look. Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. So for some of you, if you've been intimate, then yes, they are thinking about you that way. And if not, they're wanting you. So there's been a lot of sexual energy lately. Just put it that way. There's a lot of that going around. And then clouds, temporary problems. Yeah, I feel like, again, whether it be financial, whether it be career, school, even family things that's going on, it might be distracting them, causing a distraction. That's really the key word here. I feel like it's distraction. And then you have leg, stepping into a new experience. So give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. I swear, like the first pile, I always end up getting a lot of energy coming at me, and I'm like trying to get it all out for you guys. I'm not trying to be all rambling. Let me take a look at it. I feel trapped. I'm getting it with this and the Four of Swords. So there's a lot of anxiety. I feel like there's somewhat insecurities coming out. But going back to what this part is how they're acting. What I'm getting is that they are very distant and can give you the cold shoulder, but at the same time it's like they're playing it off, acting like this. I feel like this is more when they're around other people, but when it comes to you, how they're acting towards you, it's kind of just, they're acting deceitful. Especially, yeah, with the skull and the deceit, I'm just getting, they're not really showing you. Let's do this real quick. Why are they acting cold towards you? I think the answers are actually going to be within the next part of how they really feel. But let's just pull one card to see. Why are they acting cold and distant to pile one? That's what I want to know. Why are they acting this way to pile one? I'm just pulling one. I feel like they are out of control. Their emotions keep growing for you and rapidly, and they are trying to push it away. They're like, no, 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 stay away, kind of thing, like pushing you away. And that might be the feeling that you get, like they're pushing you away, like they're doing things, and I think they are saying things to you to push you away so that you stay away. And it's, yeah, and that's what I'm getting with that. So let me just put this over here. How do I want to do that? I think I'm just gonna stack them on top of the cards and see how it goes. So we're gonna take a look at how they're feeling, how they really feel for you. Pile 1, Ace of Swords. So they want to talk to you. They really do. So if it is where they have been pushing you away, it's so stupid because it's like they're acting one way, but really they want to communicate with you. Page of Cups. Yes, they see. It's like they want to offer something. Feeling this Queen of Staves. There's someone energy very attracted to you. Pile 1. There's a lot of attraction. And a 6 of Cups. So it feels like you have sparked within them this connection that they're not used to. What I'm getting just off of that alone is that it's fear that's pushing them or holding them back, or that's making them walk in the opposite direction. As I'm sure you've all seen lately, people handle fear in all kinds of ways. And your person, Pile 1, is the type of person to want to avoid it, want to walk away from it, not wanting to deal with it, wanting it to stop because it doesn't make sense to them, instead of just diving in. So I know. Let's see the other cards. Guys, manifestation. So they want a relationship with you, but they're pushing you away. But again, we are going to say, like I was saying before, with the King of Pentacles and all these other issues, it seems like there's stuff distracting them at the same time. So we're not just going to blame it all on their fear. I think it is a combination of all these things coming at them at once. And you're just like, oh my gosh. And kind of fits like that. Like you feel like you're being attacked. And I feel like that's how your person feels. So, impatience. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Like they want to talk to you, and I feel like they want to communicate. You have 2 cards right here about wanting to communicate with you, with the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Swords, and that's why they're acting, because they want to talk to you. And it's like, I think it's frustrating because they have to take care of everything else before they feel like they're ready to talk to you. And so I get the frustration. Here was the other thing. These 3 cards, I only wanted 1. You guys ended up getting 3. I went with it. So, but it was really supposed to be 1. So all tied up. They're feeling tied up. It is. They want you. They desire you. Want the connection. They want to talk to you. They want to spend time with you. They're feeling impatient about it, really. But stuff is holding them back at this point. It is. Your tea leaves for how they're feeling. A two-faced friend. I feel that's them. They feel two-faced because they know how they're acting towards you. And it's not representing how they're really feeling. Like you wouldn't even know. It's ridiculous, honestly. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Yeah, that's self-delusion, deceit. Like, they feel it. They know how they're acting. They recognize it. If you don't think they see it, they do. They do. Dog barking, advice from a friend. So they are turning to their friends. I feel like it's just so much going on. They just really don't know what to do. Hope you can see that there. Wreath, sorrow over loss. So maybe it is where your person, maybe the problems that they're having, have they lost? I think it's some of you. Sorry, I hit the camera there, you guys. Like a pet, per se, is what I'm getting. But it could also be that they've lost someone close to them. Also possibly career, even. I'm not getting just limited to what you would consider. I think it could be any kind of a loss. You know, it's not just a person. It could be financial loss. It could be career. It could be work. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. So depending on when you see this, But I feel like there is something, and that's the issues too. It is where your person is just feeling so attacked. And then last one, oh, dissatisfaction with life. So, you know, it like this person feels like nothing is going right for them, is what I'm feeling right now. It's sad. Especially with, you know, they're not being honest with you. They're honest with themselves, but they're not taking action towards it. And I feel like that's why they turn to their friend. They're lost. And that's what I'm getting for you, pile one. I feel like your person is lost. Overall, I know there's a lot of cards here and we went through them pretty fast. But what I'm getting, how your person acts, it's definitely that cold, frosty type vibe. They're pushing you away. They're not keeping you close. They're focusing on other things. They're having fun without you. And even though they act that way, what the real feelings are is that they want to be with you. And I was getting it before, like the envy about how they're jealous of other people spending time with you. I feel like they're just not in the right place right now with everything that's going on. They don't know how to handle it. I think there's a lot of fear, not just with you. I think over whatever this loss was that impacted them really heavily. I do have my Whispers of Love cards. I debated whether or not. So let's take a look at one to see what their overall energy is towards you. I think that's what I'll use this pile for the rest, or this deck for the rest of the piles. Emotions are there. They're sexually attracted to you. There's no denying that, you guys. It's there. But I can see why you would be so confused. It's frustrating dealing with somebody like that, and like, because I feel like you guys, pile one, would be there for this person. You would help them, especially during this loss. And maybe you already have, and that's how you know about it. But it could be that they're just not wanting to turn to you for something. So, but they're feeling impatient, you know. And there we go. Oh, you guys got two, so I'm gonna give you both of them. These tie in perfectly, you guys. So be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel, and what we were saying about the deceit and the dragon. So like I was saying before, they're aware of how they're acting towards you. They don't want to be that way. They do want to be authentic with you. They want to take off the mask. They want to not throw you for this loop and through this, you know, keep throwing all these curveballs at you. And then I think what I was saying before, that with this type of connection being new to them, like you awaken something within them, spiritual connection. This is the overall energy for you, pile one. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. There you go. That is the overall energy. I think that is at the center of it all. That is going to be the strongest card. That's going to trump everything else. Everything else just fits under that. But that card right there, that's your answers. You have impacted this person more than you know. And even though they're acting like a jerk about it right now, they're acting like a jerk about it because it's so brand new. They don't know what to do. They're scared. They're worried. They want you though. So take what you will from that. That's what I have for you, pile one. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that resonates. Let me know in the comment section below. Love hearing from you guys. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you guys on the next pick card. Bye, pile one. Hi, pile two. You guys are the lilac flower. So you guys are the second flower. Lilac. Why can't I ever get these things right? I always mess up somewhere. What I was going to say is that when I pulled the little thing on top of the lilac flower for each pile, with yours it came out at the same time as the other lilac one. So if you felt drawn to pile one, you may want to watch it. I feel like for some of you there's going to be a connection. So just heads up. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. Glad to have all of you guys here. Today's pick a card reading, how they act. versus how they really feel. Pile 1 was interesting. I am interested to see what your guys' pile is gonna have. So let's get started because it went a little bit lengthier than I wanted it to. Not really, I kind of knew it was gonna be a long reading. But I'm ready for it, you guys. So 2 piles. Let me just figure out where they start and end. So that's your... We are gonna start with how they're acting to get an overall idea. We'll tie in the feelings, and then I decided I'm doing overall energy. I think that tied it very well for pile 1 especially. So wow, so for you guys, we are starting with tarot. The Lovers, the 9 of Swords, the Fool, the 5 of Pentacles. How they act. I feel like your person has... Okay, I know this isn't about how they act. I know it's how they act. But I feel like for some of you, there is regret over a decision that they made. However, the way that they're acting is they're just kind of like nonchalant about it to you. Like bright, sunny, like happy days are here to stay kind of thing. I feel like the way that they act, they keep you out in the cold sometimes. I'm getting hot and cold as well with this person. The way that they treat you, or the way that they're coming across, sorry. But that 9 of Swords, that's heavy energy. That with the 5 of Pentacles, like, this isn't how they feel, but it's like that ties in so much. Like, I don't, it's like you got 2 different energies. I feel like this person acts like 1 minute they are so into you, almost obsessively, and then other minute, you know, you turn their back, you turn your back, and it's like they're gone and they're off doing their own thing. And then it's like they feel, you know, the way they act, I feel like they just treat you like you're nothing sometimes, is really what I'm getting. Your person might be somewhat of a flirt, maybe a tad of a little bit of a player at times, kind of distant. I feel like your person's kind of in their own world. For some of you, this person may not commit. This person, I don't know, like I feel like they make you feel alone. And how they act, I think they're just ignoring. Like they don't want to. I feel like they flirt with you, but it's like they turn the blind eye, or they just, like they don't want to focus on it. Like they want to focus on their freedom, on their own happiness, on their own joy. And they just kind of like give you the cold shoulder. Like I feel like they're going this way. You guys, pile 2, are kind of like the dog, you know, the dog there being loyal. They're going this way and you're going that way. So, I don't like that. I don't like that, pile 2. Let's see, you guys are supposed to only get 1 of these. You got 2. Tree Wisdom and Flourish. I'm going to put these over here because I'm not too familiar with these ones. I don't think I've seen the Tree Wisdom one. Make it Gods. Release the idea. Oh, I'm going to read it later, you guys, once I get to it. I don't want to read it right now. 1 of these. Community. Yeah, okay. This is how they're acting. Tiger. Coins. Ladder. Wishbone. Let's see. What is going to stay in the frame? That'll be in the frame. Actually, I need room for one more. Wishbone. Did I say wishbone? I don't know. Sorry. And door. How they're acting based off of the rest of the cards. Okay, some of you with the lovers, I will acknowledge it. I'm not going to go too far into it. With the lovers, yes, this is someone that you have a special connection to for some of you. For some of you also, if it's not soulmate, yes, it is possibility. There is a possibility of it being a twin flame. The only reason I even mentioned it is because when I looked at the ladder, I felt like the two colors symbolized a divine masculine and a divine feminine energies. So that's why I mentioned it. And I feel like the ladder is the spiritual climb, the ascension process. But that's not what this is about, is it? No, it isn't pile 2. So we're going to keep going with how they're acting. But with the ladder, climbing towards success, I feel like your person is just preoccupied with other things. I feel like your person is still living their life. I feel like they're just going for it. They have goals that they're after. I feel like for some of you, this person is in their 20s. For those of you that are, you know, younger, in their 20s, that sort of thing. I feel like they're just driven right now. They want to accomplish it. There's not a lot of Pentacles energies, but you do have the coins and you do have the 5 of Pentacles. So there is, I feel like it's that partying. Like right now, I just want to enjoy life. I want to experience things. I want to get out and do what I want. I feel like your person is acting like, did I say nonchalant for you guys? I don't know if that was you guys or pile 1. But just kind of like, whatever kind of thing. Like, you know, I feel like they mingle and talk to you, but at the same time, it's not like it's really much. Or you see that they're invested in other people as much as you. So it's like you don't really feel any difference, any more special than the next person, is what I'm getting. Tiger, getting something risky, taking a chance. Yeah, your person's just like live in the moment, experience it, flourish. Yeah, definitely. Like they're just like, you know, I want to have my passport filled up. I want to do everything that I set out to do now. I just want to have fun. Doors, opportunities are waiting for you. You know, it's climbing up and just, you know, climbing up to that door of success. It's where I'm getting the way that they act towards you, pile 2, is that they're not really interested as much as you would like. There's a bit of a distance here, but I feel like some of you, it may be like an on and off again kind of thing too, especially with the lovers. I feel like that 9 of Swords might be more of your guys' energy, to be honest. I feel like, you know, with the Make It Gods, I just feel like they're just like, okay, whatever, if something happens, then it's meant to happen kind of thing, and they're just, yeah, like, okay, whatever, sure, like, just go with the flow. And they're, like, not really showing that they care, is really what I'm getting. I do feel like, I just feel like they're having fun, you guys. Really, that's what it comes down to. Tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. I'm getting like the Pied Piper with this card and that, like, you know, just walking to the beat of their own drum. You know, like there's just no commitment, no nothing, because they don't have any commitments to anybody. They're just like experiencing life for what it is. Even if they're not in their 20s, I just feel like they're doing what they need to, what they want to, what they feel drawn to. They're just like, go get them, tiger. You know what? That's why the tiger is here, okay? And community, it's not, I don't want to say, for some of you, yes, it might be that's a third party. Really, what I'm getting, the third party is life. Life is what's interfering with your connection. You know, I feel, you know, there might have been a decision like, okay, let's put this on pause and make it God's. You know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, then hey, I'm cool with whatever. That's, like I said, nonchalant. Like, okay. So that's how they're acting. How are they feeling? I'm going to stack these on top. Page of Pentacles. And it's funny that the little lilac little ball rolled on top. I don't know, maybe lilac has a special meaning for you guys. Holy shit. You guys see that, right? Okay, I'm gonna stack that there. 9 of Swords, 9 of Swords. And I didn't see these, you guys. I did not see these. So that's when they act cold, or like they act, oh man, yeah, we'll get to that in a second. The Star. So we have a Major Arcana and a Major Arcana. Okay, I like that. Ace of Pentacles. 2 Pentacle cards. And I just do the tarot. Yeah, let's just do the tarot. That 9 of Swords energy. There's so much regret, anxiety, disappointments. It's so much that they feel it, they can't hide it from you at times. I feel like when things kind of like simmer down with them, I don't know if that's a phrase that they might say, like simmer down, I don't know. They kind of let their emotion flow out and they act how they feel. So sometimes it is where I don't feel like there's as much of a front with your person as there was with pile 1. Just saying. So if you don't feel drawn to pile 1, ignore what I said earlier. And the Star, though, they're very hopeful, they're very optimistic, even though they're like, leave it up to God. They're still keeping the faith, they're hoping, wishing, you know, that things are going to work out. And they want this new beginning with you. That this new opportunity to start over, especially if this is something that ended. If you know, like I was saying before, with the decision with the Lover cards, sorry. It could be where they're wanting that new beginning. And with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like that it's like, sorry. For some of you, okay, what I am getting, I'm tying in, yeah, the Lovers and the community. So it possibly was where they messed around. I feel like it might have been where they felt, like I feel like you guys felt it was more serious than they did. But I feel like for some of you there is where you guys were committed and they chose someone else. They chose someone else. They did something. And that's why this 9 of Swords, they're feeling it so heavily that they can't hide it when they're near you. So it's like they just, you know, they feel it. It's there. So it affected them. So take what resonates, you guys. Let's take a look at the rest of your cards. Caring connection. So yes, they do care about you. They care about you. So even though there were the other options before, you're the one. You're the one that they want. You are. Protect your dreams. I feel like this is about you. They want to protect this energy, this connection. They want to protect you. They just want to hold you close and keep you safe. Positivity, yeah, that ties into the Star. Being positive and optimistic that things can work out, that things can get better. This connection can come back to life, regeneration, you know. Death isn't here, but it feels like that energy. Let's get the rest of your cards. Broom, new home, new attitude. A wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Shield, you need to defend yourself. Gavel, involvement with the law. What is that about, you guys? Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. And there is a lot of green over here, so that really ties in. I feel like their heart chakra is blocked. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of sorrow. That would also, you know, with the regrets, the anxiety, the frustration. Involvement with the law, you guys. What is that about? I feel like that's more, maybe you guys are the ones who kind of like ended it, especially if you caught them with someone else, or you're like, look, I don't want to be treated this way, or I'm not going to be one of your options. Whatever the case may be, I feel like you guys ultimately came down with that gavel and like, no, that's it. No more. And that's where that regret over that decision that they made. is coming through. And also with the shield, I feel like they almost feel like they have to defend themselves from you. So even though I feel like for some of you, what I'm getting is when they do let down their guard and they're showing this Nine of Swords energy towards you, I feel like your energy, because you've been so hurt, it's like, yeah, well, this is your fault. You're the one who did this. So it's kind of like you're attacking them and they feel like they have to shield themselves. And I feel like that's why that's here. And then with the wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend. I feel like there's a third party. For some of you, I hate going down the third party thing. But yeah, I feel like there's something else. There might be another person. Okay. I feel like it might be with you because you took that time away. You were kind of like going on your own path. So they feel like there's something else, somebody else possibly, that could interfere now because, you know, what they did that to themselves. And then Broom is like wanting to clean it up, you guys. They want to fix things. They want to make things right. They see what they've done. They care about you. They want to protect you. They want to be there with you. And they want to start over. They want a second chance, ultimately, is what I'm getting. Your pile, for you, pile 2, how they're acting. I feel like they're trying to act like it didn't bother them. I feel like when they are in their vulnerable state, then yes, they do let down that guard and they are in their Nine of Swords energy. Like, I'm so sorry, you know, I shouldn't have done that. I don't know what I was thinking kind of vibe is what I'm getting. But then at the same time, it's like, well, but you know, whatever you want. Like, they're acting like unbothered by it. It bothers them more than you think, more than you know. And the way that they're feeling, yeah, that Nine of Swords energy is very, very heavy with you guys. I mean, for it to come up twice, and I wasn't even doing clarifiers, you guys. I was just doing how they act, and then the other pile is how they're feeling. So to get that card twice on as the second card, come on now. Come on now. So yeah, let's get I mean, they're hopeful, they're trying to stay positive, optimistic that things can start over, that you will give them another chance. It is up to you guys. I don't know what the whole story is when letting you know what I'm gathering here. Whether or not you want to give them another chance, that's entirely up to you. It's just letting you know how, you know, how they act and how they feel. So let's do the overall energy for you guys. So let's do for pile 2. And then we'll close out your reading. I'm telling you, these readings are juicy. They are. Ugh. And I'm sorry, guys. If you're the guy and you're asking about the girl, then that's how she's acting. I'm sorry. Just take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates. I will cut the deck if I have to. Oh, too many. Way too many. I'm not taking that many. Sorry. The word sleepless nights, yeah, that's another thing that you may not know. They won't tell you. Okay, overall energy. Well, I think that, yeah, it applies very well here. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. So this is their overall energy towards you. Just everything. Their thoughts, how they act, how they feel. They're trying to be strong. So if it seems like they're not bothered by it, like I was saying before, they are. If it doesn't seem like they don't really care, I feel like sometimes they act like, again, going back to what I was saying in the beginning, like they act like they care and then they don't. They care. They care a lot. They really do. And they're trying to be strong about the situation and trying to find a way and just trying to stay hopeful about everything. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. I hope that resonates. Let me know in the comment section below. I enjoyed having you guys here. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you on the next Pick a Card reading. Bye, pile 2. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your Pick a Card reading. Today's pick a card reading is how they act versus how they feel. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. Glad to have you guys here. I have 2 piles underneath that blue heart ready to go. Don't really have anything to add on, you guys. Let's just get to it. Let's find out, because these readings are going a little bit not longer than I thought they would. I knew they would be pretty long, but yeah, you guys know me and my readings. So let's start with how they're acting, and then we'll get to how they feel. Tarot first. Have quite a few oracles. 8 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. I feel like your person is avoiding. I wonder if avoiding is the right word I want to use. Ignoring. Maybe. I don't know if that's too strong. The possibility here. Not really seeing the potential. Not being open to the potential. Kind of staying stuck in one place, making this stagnant type energy. I feel like your person's kind of on guard, might be a little bit defensive with you. It's kind of like, almost like they're ready to snap at you. Sometimes it feels like they're just ready to. But, you know, it could be also that this person, even though they're acting and feeling this way, it's like they're still keeping tabs on you, keeping an eye on you, and seeing what you're up to and what you're doing. And with the Queen of Wands here, sorry, I feel like, okay, that's possibly the more of the energy that you're getting from them. Like, they're very witty, charming, talkative, very sultry came to mind right now. I don't know, sultry, maybe that's how they're acting. But I get it's like a facade at times too. I feel like they're just very charming, very passionate. But I don't get that you get that a lot. I feel like that's their overall how they act with everybody. But with you, I feel like it's more like the Swords energy. And it might be like they're kind of quiet because they are so in their thoughts. So they might have their back turned to you. Could be. Let's take a look. Let me get to these cards. Oops, wrong way. Sorry. Wait for winter. So yeah, a little bit of that cold, like distant. I feel like your person's distant, but they're like outgoing and charming and witty, funny with everybody else. Body, okay. Door to Romance, and I have 5 tea leaves for you guys. Let's move this over. I keep hitting the stupid camera. Sorry, you guys. Money Path, Crib, Bell, Caterpillar. Is this going to be within the frame? No. See, there you go again, doing it. I'm just messing up everything over here. I'm going to take up all my time just trying to fix it. Horseshoe. This is how they're acting towards you, pile 3. I feel like they're constantly changing who they are with you. I feel like one minute they're just in their own world, they're distant, they're cold. The next minute it's like they're all about you, all obsessed with you, all just into you. The next it's like in defense mode. Just, oh my gosh, this energy is driving me crazy right now. And then the Queen of Wands, like very just outgoing, friendly, charming, get along with everybody, just kind of the life of the party almost. Like everybody likes them, and but you know, with you that's how they're acting. But then wait for winter, I'm getting just that distant, cold shoulder, not really fully 100% invested in you. Then let me take a look at body, because that one kind of, how they're acting. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. This person, maybe there's a reason why it's right next to the Eight of Swords. So this is probably more of why I feel like for this person they are insecure, and it can be not feeling good enough, whatever the reason may be. I don't have too many pentacles. I mean, you got 10 of pentacles, which is a lot, and that's pretty heavy. But it's like, I feel like they are loyal to you to a point, it seems like you feel like they are, but then they make you second guess yourself a lot, pile 3. Like, I just feel like I'm going back and forth between this energy right now. And with the 10 of Pentacles and the door to romance, yeah, this person is just, I don't, money path, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. It's almost like this person, this is gonna be, like, you guys aren't, I don't feel like you guys are together. I don't, for this, I don't. It can be, though. I mean, I feel like, I'm getting 2 different energies, and it's, I don't want to get 2 energies. But I am, because I'm getting the 2 energies of that. Okay, what do I want to tune into? Hold on, you guys. Okay, we're gonna stick with the one in separation. It's like 1 minute they see you as they see the potential with you, but then they turn their back on you. It's like they try to go down this path leading towards you, but then they run back to where they came from. And then Belle, it's like, I feel like the way that they act, it's, I don't want to say, I'm not getting red flags. Kind of like, they don't get what they want, and the bell goes off, and it's like they leave. It's very hot and cold, because you have passion and desire, but then you have the thoughts, and I think the thoughts run away with this person and causes them to be distant, cause them to be kind of cold. So that's that hot and cold type energy where it's just kind of a push and pull with this person. Caterpillar, it's always changing. Like, I feel, yeah, like they're constantly changing what they are, but really a lot of it is that they are in their thoughts so much that makes them appear distant. Horseshoe, good luck. I just feel like they want everything with you. Like, this is really the most confusing pile out of the other 2. The other 2 were just like, okay. But you guys, it's like, they want this. Okay, now I'm going to go into the ones. If you are with this person, or if you're married, just as a note, if you guys are expecting, or if you guys are going to be married, if there's a proposal coming, been proposed to, congratulations to you guys. This person feels like they have everything with you, even though it might be a little bit hard at times, and it kind of just, I think they're a little bit concerned over money, and that's why they might act a little bit cold to you. Okay, I'm going to go back to the rest. I need to find out what is the overall energy right now as far as how they act. Because it's just so back and forth, you guys, for pile 3. It's like they want it, but then they don't. Is there commitment issues? Maybe. There's something that's holding them back. And it could be their thoughts. And it could be, like I said, not feeling good enough. Possibly self-esteem issues, not feeling like they deserve it, or afraid of what would happen. Because I don't see anything negative about you guys. What I see is just that they do get defensive though. So it does make me wonder, why are they getting defensive about you, pile 3? But and they see you as a door of romance. So, and then the Ten of Pentacles, can't go wrong with that. This is just how they overall act. Ten of Wands. There's a lot of emotional baggage. There's a lot of concerns. I feel like this person is carrying not just stuff with you. I think they just have a lot on their mind. And they're just kind of, like the way the reading is going, like all scattered. Like I feel like that's their mind. And that's why they're in this prison trapped. And so it may seem like they don't want you and it comes off that way. But from what I'm getting, even though they're acting that way, there is interest in you. So I'm going to get to how they're feeling. And we're just going to stack these on top. I'm just going to put this on the side over here. So how they're feeling towards you, pile 3. Sorry. Ten of Swords. A lot of, they're really in their thoughts, you guys. They're feeling it. And it's hard. Like, I feel like they try to hide it from you at a certain point, and yet they can't. And that's why they have that Queen of Wands. And these thoughts that they're having, I feel like that is why they're acting protective, defensive when it comes to you. King of Cups, how they feel. They feel like you have, how they feel, like, okay, this is how they feel about you, not how they're feeling. No, hold on. There's love there. There's love there. So it is where there's just a lot of love. And there's no other way of saying it. What else do you need to know right there? Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. One for how they're acting and one for how they feel. They feel like they could have it all with you. So there's that. Let me get the rest of these cards out. Music. Gratitude. Yeah, I feel like this person is very grateful for you, pile 3. Walking away. What? Okay, that's what I'm saying. This person's dog, far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. So are you guys at a distance? Are you guys apart? Handshake, meeting with a stranger could be important. So possibly it is where you guys haven't met and they're feeling like you guys need to spend time together to really solidify, to really figure out whether or not this is something where they're torn. Oh, they're torn. Okay, whether or not to stay. Like, is this something that I go after? I feel like with this person, it's kind of like, okay, I think that there is potential here. We could have this Ten of Pentacles. We can have the Ten of Cups. But at the same time, it's like, is this person gonna commit to me? So there's this uncertainty. And with the King of Cups, you have the King of Cups looking to the left. King of Pentacles looking to the right. So is it where you guys are meeting? You know, like, are your thoughts on alignment with each other? Are you guys on the same page? It seems like you guys aren't. And this is what's causing this friction between this person. It's like all these anxiety and doubts. They see the potential. They see the possibility here. They see it. But they are just really unsure. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Did we have Wands? I feel like that could be like the Queen of Wands too. So it could be also, you know, they are defensive and, you know, that energy is carrying through with that. But then with the Queen of Wands, I mean, when she's reversed, she's known more of like, I guess like the bitch. Well, not the bitch, because that's the Queen of Swords energy, but the Queen of Wands has that temper. She's known, so she can be like really good with her Yeah, you gotta be careful for her. Well, anyways, let's get back to it. Family wishes come true. Yeah, I mean, that's tying into, like, you are this person's wish fulfillment. It's like, I feel like this person is unsure of really if you are for it. Let's get the last one. Sorry. Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Damn, this person, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with this person. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. For the ones. But like I said, Page of Swords, that's that immature person. That's that person, even though it's not like the Queen of Swords, I feel like the Page of Swords is that, it's more of the immature Queen of Swords. At least with the Queen of Swords, like, I mean, she'll tell you direct, but I feel like the Page of Swords is like one of those kids that tells you how it is when they don't care, and that's how they can be a little bit more immature and cunning with what they say, a little bit more of a smart ass mouth kind of thing. Damn. Okay, how's your person feeling? Sorry, there's so much, like, butting heads. So much butting heads. You guys are just not on the same page. Okay. I need to know. You guys have something. Like, you guys are in a separation. Something happened. Because why are there all these doubts? Why is this person acting this way towards you? Like, why? Why? What happened? Let's do a quick 3. It is so different. Okay. So I feel like in the beginning it was very happy, very joyful. Everything was just perfect. Everything was happy between the two of you. But okay, look at this crap. I just put this card down. But you see how this is in between? Like, now it's like you guys are looking in opposite directions. There's so much pride and ego in this connection. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I'm here for you guys. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm going to be that person that's going to call it. And don't hate me for it, please. Hell, happiness. You guys, there's so much damn potential between you guys. What the hell is going on here? And these cards aren't even like, okay, so distance could have been part of it. Someone detached. Someone had to make a choice. I'm pulling more cards, you guys. You guys are both defensive. It's not just this person. So you guys, yeah, you might be twin flames because you guys are mirroring each other. One person's looking this way, the other person's looking the other way. You guys are mirroring each other. You're acting both defensive. One person has their wand up, the other one has their sword up. You guys are ready to go, and ultimately, if you guys were to make up, the sex would just be off the wall. So off the wall, just be amazing. And I'm not getting the answers I want, though. Like, that's what's annoying me right now. Sorry, angels. Sorry, spirit guides. Was an offer made to somebody else initially? Did your person act? Okay. Let's rephrase this. I'm redoing this. So much happiness, love, joy, potential for everything to just, dreams to come true, for both of you to be happy, and things went sour here. I just feel like you guys were not on the same page. I feel like one person was putting in energy and the other one was just kind of putting their energy somewhere else. And it's going to be like you both are going to be aware of what's going on. You guys are paying attention. This person's paying attention to you and what you're doing. So it seems like, you know, there was just something that happened. And then ever since then, stuff's has not gone the way that it should. And even though, you know, they're grateful for you, or their wish come true. Going back to the question, you guys. Okay, look at what's at the bottom of the deck, by the way. Queen of Swords, so she showed up. Gosh, and then you got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands over here. How they're acting. It's very hot and cold. I feel like even though there's been an issue, even though something came up between the two of you that caused this friction, the separation, where the two of you are just kind of in your own worlds or pretending to be in your own worlds, even though you guys still care about each other, it causes this distance. So this person, it's like they want to be with you, but at the same time now they're like kind of, I mean, I guess it is like where they're red flags, like they don't know what to do and how to go about it, you guys, and how they're feeling. Let me move these cards because I know I messed it up. But I mean, come on, guys. Sun and Ten of Cups, like that's beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. And the Ten of Cups. You got the Ten of Cups twice. There's so much potential, you guys. If it is something where you guys can just make up or something, I just feel like you guys have everything here. It's just you gotta let... There's too many kings up here. There's too many kings. This person is feeling like they love you 1 second. And they want to... I feel like this person just really loves and cares about you. There's so much emotion that they feel about you. They want to make sure they're protective over you. So even though like they may kind of battle with you, they're still protective and loving and caring about you. And how they're feeling, I feel like at times, I'm sorry, pile 3, they feel like you might be that stubborn, aggressive person, and that's why they have to be on guard, ready to go, like just not really knowing. And with the dog far away, even though you guys are in this separation right now, they are thinking about you. They're torn. They don't know whether or not, do you want them? Do you want them to stay? Should they just walk away? Should they give up on this connection? Should they not? I feel like they listen to music and it just expresses, like they just relate to lyrics. And I think like sometimes they might listen to lyrics and it might be where it just gets them and it makes them cry at times. But they're really grateful for everything, and they're just... I feel like both of you are stubborn and aggressive. Maybe, like I said, pride and ego is what causing the issues here. If you guys feel the same way, like you can have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups with this person, then this is the connection that I feel you shouldn't give up on. Let me do real quick. We're going to do overall energy for you guys. You guys have an intense connection. Like I said, it's just kind of back and forth, here and there. It's everything. You guys are mirroring each other. Yes. Soulmate, higher level soulmate, twin flame possibly. Yes, it's here. It's possible. It's just one of those things where it's really going to come down to you guys, both of you. Because it is, I mean, ultimately a relationship comes down to two people, not just one. And if it comes down to one, then obviously it's not going to work out. So... consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. I feel like this person is willing to commit to you if you are willing to commit to them. So, short and sweet. You guys know whether or not you're willing. Bottom of the deck. Be supportive, make a genuine effort to show you care. So I feel like if both of you put in the effort, work on that foundation, you guys can have your 10 of Cups. Once you get rid of the stupid pride and ego over here, you can have your 10 of Cups and your 10 of Pentacles and your forever. That is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope that resonates. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know in the comments section below. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification so you do get notified when I post another pick a card reading. And I hope to see you guys on the next pick a card. Bye, pile 3. Hi, pile 4. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is how they act versus how they feel. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. If you are subscribed, I am also glad to have you here, and welcome back. I have tarot oracle cards ready to go. So let's get started and find out what is going on with your person as far as how they're acting versus how they're actually feeling. I forgot to get this out of the way. Sorry, guys. So let's put that there for you guys. Mint green butterfly pile. Move stuff around here. Let me get the pile that we're going to start with is how they're acting towards you. So you'll start with tarot. And so the 5 of Cups, the High Priestess, Temperance, and the Ace of Swords. That is a very interesting combination as far as how they are acting. I feel like your person is kind of really withdrawn. You might be feeling that they're kind of secretive. They might be quiet at times. They might be going out, having a lot of fun with friends, or just going out and doing things. With the Ace of Swords, with how they're acting towards you, I'm getting like they might ask you a lot of questions. I feel like they're trying to figure something out. Is really, like I said, it's really weird. How they're acting. I just feel like they're really withdrawn. And I feel like you don't get to see or talk to this person too much. Like there's not a lot of really interaction with them. It feels kind of very unclear with how they act. Like it kind of doesn't make sense to you. Just kind of like how I'm feeling right now. Like the High Priestess is what's really catching my attention right now. Just really, but with the 5 of Cups, I feel like they might be going through a lot too, and there's just a lot of, I feel like they're just quiet. They're kind of quiet, but then at other times they're just really talkative, very communicative with you, really getting along with you, just really like kind of playful banner, but it kind of not dries up, but it kind of like cuts off suddenly. Like you'll be texting with this person and then you don't get a reply for like a while and you're like, oh, okay, thanks. You're just like waiting there, you know. Let me get the rest of your guys' energies. Well, I mean their energy as far as how they're acting. Clarity. I don't know, like if this person's new, I feel like they're still trying to get to know you, trying to figure you out. Like I don't feel like they know. This person might have gone through a heartbreak, a loss, and it's kind of carrying over into your connection. So it's affecting the way that they interact with you and how they treat you and how they're coming off. Inspiration. She can call at any time. That's what's standing out there. That's going back to what I was saying about the messages. It's just kind of like here and there, scattered about. And I feel like this person might have like these really crazy or weird questions sometimes. Like, you won't hear from them for a while, and then all of a sudden you hear from them and it's this question. You're just like, where did that come from? I feel like your person might come off a little weird at times, and you're just like, you don't really understand them fully. Third chakra, Archangel Shamiel. So I feel like this person has... I feel like it's a mix, though. I feel like your person's very, very confident. I'm not getting the type of energy where it's like insecure. I think that was the last pile. This pile, I feel like your person's very confident and sure of themselves and who they are and their happiness, and they have really high self-esteem, and they get along with people. And I think that would also tie in perfectly with the High Priestess energy as well, kind of just that desirable element of where they're wanted by so many people. So I feel like this person can be very flirtatious at times with you guys, pile number 4, but again, it's like it's here and there. It's like it's, you know, not consistent. That's the key word here. It's not consistent. And it's like they're trying to figure something out about you. Let's keep going. Dolphin, financial gain. Usually coming from something you did in the past. Frying pan. They may have lost somebody. Maybe it was an inheritance of money that came to them. I'm not thinking it's taxes. It's tax season though, but maybe. I'll get advice from a wise person. Oh wait. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Yeah, I feel like that's more of how they come up. Great passion, yeah. I almost feel like there's a lot of sexual energy here as well. I'm just trying to fix things, you guys. I think that's, yeah, that's all the cards of how they're acting. I feel like this person is mistrusting. And they may have had a relationship where they have been cheated on, or, you know, done wrong in the past, and it's carrying, those fears are carrying over into yours. And so they're afraid of getting attached. They're afraid of just committing 100%. And they're afraid that you are going to do the same thing. I feel like with clarity and Ace of Swords, and with the accusations, with the frying pan, here it seems like they're projecting from the past. And so it may be where they have this high self-esteem and everything, but at the same time they're afraid of stuff happening again to them. So it's so weird what I was getting, because I feel like the way they act, I feel like this is to you though. Like, I feel they ask you all these questions, and it might feel like they're just being really nosy, and it comes from, even though they project like they're very confident, inside they're afraid that something is going to happen again, that's going to happen with you. So they're trying not to get too attached is really what I'm gathering here. So they may act like they're not trying to get an attachment to you, especially so soon, depending on how long it's been since this person broke up with their last relationship, the person they were with, and so it's kind of carrying over. Good advice from a wise person. And with the High Priestess, Temperance, I kind of feel like this person might be a little bit more spiritual. I'm getting more of that vibe from this pile than the other piles. So they might come off a little bit withdrawn, kind of secretive. I feel like they are kind of trying to fix themselves, make themselves better in a way. Like they are trying to improve. So that they are like 100%, but in the meantime, they're talking to you, and those fears and insecurities and doubts that lingered from the past that haven't been healed are coming into your connection. So to you, it might seem like, you know, why don't I ever hear from this person all the time? Why are they just kind of like you know, why is it random when I hear from them? Why don't I hear from them within, like, you know, just a little bit after I message them or text them or call them even for some of you? So, Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. So yeah, they probably do come off undependable to you because they're just not there when you need them. And it's almost like you can text them. And even if you were to text them like you need help, like, you know, ASAP, I need you here kind of thing, it's almost like you have that worry in your mind. So it's just creating this ripple effect beginning with them. So this is their doubts are now creating doubts for you. So then it's like it becomes a bigger issue because now both of you are experiencing this. So anything else? The inspiration card, I think I was just saying, oh yeah, the, you know, they can call at any time kind of thing. And the way that I'm getting it is that it comes off as not being very committed to you. And it is a reason for concern for you because especially if you really feel invested in this person or you really want to have some type of relationship connection. Let me make sure this is there. I think that's a little bit better. Sorry. A better connection with them. Dolphin. I think this person, when you do talk to them, again, very playful, can be very sexual, playful. When you're talking to them, texting them, sexting them, whatever the case may be. But it is where, overall, for you guys, you just never know what this person is fully up to. And then when they are around, it's kind of like they're interrogating you sometimes. It feels like what are you doing? Who are you with? That sort of thing. But yet, when the tables are turned, it's kind of like they get, like, kind of defensive with you about it. So it's just kind of like what's going on. And so sometimes I feel like they might kind of get sad and it's just kind of, you know, like, well, why are you acting like this? Why? So it just seems like they're still processing past emotions. But yeah, they, you know, it's like you never know. Are you going to get the passionate, playful, sexual type person or energy? Or are you going to get the really sad, like, kind of quiet? Or are you just going to get nothing at all kind of thing? So let's see how they're feeling about you. Pile number 3. Okay. And so how they're feeling. The Fool. Wow. You have the High Priestess and the Empress. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is great. You have Justice for Temperance. You guys, that's 3 major arcanas. I feel like their emotions are very strong towards you. I should move this down so I can see kind of. So they want to have a fair and balanced relationship. I feel like they're holding back because of the fears of the past, of fears of what has happened to them. They want to take that leap forward with you. They want to come towards you. They see your value. They see how just perfect, beautiful, handsome, attractive you are. What a catch you are. They just want to take you off the market. They want to experience a relationship with you that isn't like the past. And how they're feeling is just like they don't know how to go about it. And it's causing this kind of anxiety. I feel like they are aware. No, actually no. Your person is not really aware of what they're doing. They're not aware that they're doing this to you, that they're, you know, causing, their doubt is causing all this, like, issues within and kind of just being hot and cold. And it might be that this person said, you know, I'm not really looking for anything serious at this time. So if they said that to you right off the bat, that's, you know, like, emotionally unavailable person is almost kind of what I'm getting here. Like, this person really needs to heal and take care of it. Now, again, though, is it where they're feeling loving emotions? There's no loving emotions. There is passion, there's desire, but it feels like this is a very much new type of connection, at least where you guys haven't really had too much time together. It's still kind of just taking off the ground kind of thing. And you guys are just kind of getting to know each other, kind of like you just met. You're just still in the texting phase almost, or getting to know each other, writing back and forth. Or if you have gone on a date with this person, it's maybe been a couple and it's probably been really great, but then afterwards you're just kind of left like, what's up, dude? Or girl, what's up? You know, like what's the issue here? What's going on? And let me take a look at the rest of your cards. Enjoyment. I feel like they really do enjoy your company. They enjoy being with you. But I think it is that past, their past, that is causing this. Cornucopia, yeah. I mean, happiness and brightness, and so that's probably why they do want to take that chance with you and find balance. Yep. So maybe in a way they are aware of what they're doing, but it's like they can't help it. I feel like you're their son. That's why the yellow one popped up. You make them happy. And the rest of your cards here. Guys, this is 3 scales, or 3 things about balance. Keep your life in balance. And keeping this relationship in balance. Pineapple, reconciliation. Okay, we're going to talk about that. Because that's not the vibes I was getting before. Goldfish. Career. Heart. Great happiness. They're feeling like just joy. Joy. They want things to be fair. They want things to work out with you. They want to be with you. They want everything to be okay. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. That's what I was kind of saying. I was tapping into that, like I said, with the High Priestess and Temperance cards. That was hinting at that. And what's getting me is the reconciliation. I don't feel like that's all of you. Because the energy that I was getting is just... it was just like somebody kind of here and there. It might be... okay. That because they've been distant, it may be a while since you really last heard from this person, really had like good communication with them. It might just kind of be here and there, that sort of thing. And they've had other things on their mind as well, not just with you, but I do feel like you just bring them so much happiness, joy, the cornucopia. They want things to be fair and balanced with you. You have justice. You have fine balance. And you have the scales. So 3 cards talking about balance. So there is a need for balance. I feel like you are the one. Pile 4. If I said pile 3 at any point, I'm so sorry, you guys. Pile 4, they recognize that. And it's where they want things to work out. And that's why that reconciliation card is here. And for some of you, it might be where you guys end up planning some type of a tropical type of vacation. I know, right now, let's not jump into that subject, but, you know, later on, it's something that could be a possibility to bring you guys together, kind of to make up for things that have happened. Career, I feel like that's just something else that's taking a time. So really what it is, I feel like that's the issue. Let's take a look. Let's find out for pile 4. Trying to find out why your person's acting so distant. I really do think it's just healing from the past issues. And but let's see. Okay, and so you have the 10 of Cups. I have been getting in the 10 of Cups. I think it was another pile that got it like a couple times. And on top of that, the King of Cups. So this person has a lot of love. They're just trying to keep their emotions in control. You bring them happiness. They are definitely feeling the happiness. But what's the thing is, so the question was, what is causing them to act that way? It's all these emotions that they're feeling for you. I feel like they're afraid if they fall for you too fast, the same thing that happened to them in the past is just going to repeat with you again. And that's why I feel like, again, that sadness is there. So it's kind of like they're seeing the signs of like, oh crap, you know, it, and I feel like they just stay away because of these emotions that they have for you. You make them really happy. They are, they possibly, for some of them, might be like healing, you know, again, that might be something else in the career, is something that has their attention. But it also just point blank, they need to find balance. They're just kind of all over the place too. It's not just with you. I feel like their style of texting of here and there is just how their life is right now. Here and there. Their energy is here and there with everything right now. And so they don't have that balance that they need. And so you need them to be balanced in order for you guys to have a really good, stable relationship and a 10 of Cups. So it's really beautiful energy. Let me take a look as far as what the overall energy is for you guys. And we will close out your reading. Pile 4. Hoping for a jumper, but I guess not. We'll take one and see what their overall, yeah, love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So there is a sense of love here. There really is. Going back to the King of Cups, they're just trying to keep it in control. There is a fear of attachment here. But they are, I believe they're on their way of knowing that they need to heal. I feel like they're aware of that. And love helps heal past hurt. So I feel like it gets to a point where like they feel this happiness and joy with you, and it, like, the past just kind of disappears. But then when they're alone, they get sad. And then they're reminded of the past because they haven't taken care of it. And it comes back and kind of haunts them. And not only is it haunting them, it's haunting you, because again, it's another ripple effect. So everything that they're feeling is kind of like they're passing on to you, and it's not fair. And this is why it's so important to heal, you guys. This is why. This is showing why. So yeah, your person might be distant. I feel like there is a great possibility, you know, they're on the right track, they're taking the right actions here. And ultimately, it's going to be up to them to continue on the path that they are on. You will need patience with this person if you do want to continue this type of connection, because until they find their balance, it is going to be kind of the same energy. It's not going to be where it's going to be quick. Sorry. But it's up to you guys, and, you know, having that type of conversation. But if it is where you guys just like, no, I don't want to have that type of conversation, because it is a little bit more kind of on the serious end, you might just want to keep it lighthearted and focus on yourself. But they do feel love for you. They feel a connection with you. You do make them happy, and they see that. They see that they could have it all with you. They see the potential with you. They are just afraid. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of different emotions from the past that's being carried over right now that is affecting your connection. And they just need to take care of that. So I feel like it is very positive as far as what they're feeling for you. There's nothing bad here. Nothing bad. I don't see anything bad. They adore you. They do. They just like being with you. It's just they have their issues to take care of, and it's really up to you whether or not how invested you want to be in a project, because it kind of feels like that. And it might be until they heal, they're probably going to keep passing on their fears, their doubts onto you, which isn't fair. You know, it isn't fair, because it's kind of like you're that band-aid that makes them feel good, but then it's like, you know, what about you, you know, at the same time. So I entirely get that. It's up to you guys, you know, where you guys are along your path and how you want to go about this. So I hope that resonates for you, pile number 4. Let me know in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when I post another pick a card reading. And I hope to see you guys on the next pick a card. Bye, pile number 4.